Look closely at these two drawings. It is the exact same landscape, but the one on the left looks like a piece of scrap paper, while the one right sits perfectly flat inside a crisp white mount. The physical presentation dictates the perceived value. In Uganda, art is an active industry. You can see this clearly walking through the craft villages on Buganda Road. To transition from making art as a hobby to selling it as a product, you have to know how to prepare it for the public. Let's break down a professionally presented piece. It consists of 4 distinct layers: the outer frame, the window mount, the central artwork, and an exhibition label. We will start with a standard classroom drawing and walk through the steps to get it gallery ready. Earning a living from your artwork requires mastering 3 specific skills: constructing the physical mount, calculating a profitable business price, and navigating legal ethics. This shows a window mount, a thick card with a central hole. First, measure your drawing. On the back, draw a guideline slightly smaller than those dimensions. Cut out the window. Attach the drawing from behind, completely hiding the rough edges. Physically protecting the delicate edges of the paper and creating a clean visual boundary immediately increases how much a buyer is willing to pay. The exhibition label lists artist, title, medium, and year, but look at the blank price space. Guessing guarantees losses. Use a strict formula. Cost of materials plus labor, overhead, and profit margin equals selling price. Labor is your hourly rate multiplied by hours worked. Imagine sculpting these clay pots. You spend $5,000 on clay, $3,000 on transport. Working 4 hours at $2,000 per hour, you want a $10,000 profit. Following the equation, $5,000 for materials, plus $3,000 overhead transport, plus $8,000 for your labor time, plus $10,000 profit, your calculated selling price is 26,000 Ugandan shillings. Relying on mathematical costing ensures you cover your living expenses and run a sustainable business practice. With your work priced and ready for the public, you have to understand your legal rights. Copyright is the automatic ownership you hold over your original artwork the exact moment it is created. No one can legally reproduce it without permission. This diagram outlines the boundary of theft. On the right, tracing a digital photograph exactly line for line is plagiarism and violates copyright. On the left, ethical inspiration means using that same photograph strictly as a study tool to construct a completely new original piece. Respecting the intellectual property of others keeps the Ugandan art market viable for everyone. Here is our original classroom drawing, fully prepared. It is neatly secured behind a protective window mount and accompanied by a detailed, accurately priced exhibition label. By applying physical finishing techniques, mathematical pricing, and strict legal originality, you establish a standard that commands professional respect. Save this summary. On the left is your 5-point exhibition label checklist. On the right, the 4-part pricing formula. Visual art is a structured, functioning industry. Use these tools and you are ready to move your work from the classroom out into the marketplace.